Hey y'all, you know what is one of my favorite things in the morning with a really good cup of coffee? Is a delicious chocolate chip pecan banana bread. Oh, nothing beats that crisp exterior, perfectly encasing the most tender, ooey, chocolatey banana crumb. It really satisfies, y'all. Hey, thanks for joining me today. I'm Kisa, and I'm a home cook. I've been doing this for a long time, and now that I'm a full-time vegan, I'm doing it for y'all. So stay tuned. Let me show you how to elevate a classic morning staple and veganize it. These are the ingredients we'll be using to veganize and elevate this classic banana bread recipe. Right off the bat, we're gonna take this bread to the next level by adding chocolate chunks and pecan pieces, about a cup each. We'll take 2.5 cups all-purpose flour and combine it with 1 teaspoon each of salt and baking soda, 1 stick of vegan butter, and 1 1/4 cup of sugar. We're going to need a flax/chia egg, non-dairy buttermilk, 3 overripe bananas smashed up, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. First, we'll do a few preliminary steps. Preliminary step number 1, combine 2.5 cups flour with 1 teaspoon each baking soda and salt. Combine with a whisk and set aside. Preliminary step 2, make a flax chia egg. Simply add 1 tablespoon of ground chia and 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, and then spoon in 6 tablespoons of water. This mixture will initially be loose and watery, but in about 10 to 15 minutes, it will become thick, viscous, and goopy, like an egg. This is our first change out to veganize this recipe. This is your egg substitute. Preliminary step number 3. Make non-dairy buttermilk. Pour 1 cup of almond milk or any non-dairy milk into a cup, and then simply squeeze a wedge of lemon into the milk. Set this aside. This is your second change out to veganize this recipe. Last prelim step, smash your bananas and set them aside. Now, before you get going to combine everything, set your oven to 350 degrees. Let's combine everything. In a large bowl, add your softened butter and then smash it together with your sugar. So what I'm doing here is I am using a fork to cream my butter and my sugar. Normally, you would use your, maybe your KitchenAid or your hand beater, and you would mix them. But I don't choose to do that when I am creaming still cold butter with sugar, because I don't want to have butter and sugar flying all over my kitchen. Next thing I'm putting in are my bananas, along with my flax egg. The last bit of liquid that I'm going to incorporate is that buttermilk that we made, and a heaping teaspoon of vanilla. It's going right into the buttermilk. add your dry ingredients. And I'm just gonna start to fold in all that flour. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get most of the way through folding in this flour, and then I'm gonna bring in my mix-ins before it's all the way in. So it's most of the way through. I've still got some dry flour in there. And this is a fold, guys. You turn and you cut, and you turn and you cut. That's a fold. And I'm gonna fold in some chocolate chips and some pecans. And again, I'm just gonna fold these in. You do not wanna overmix this batter. You know, most recipes will tell you to prepare your loaf pans like way before you even start baking. But nowadays, to prepare a loaf pan, you just need a loaf pan and a can of spray. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna move this. And just spray it really well, all the way around. This batter makes 2 loaves, so we're gonna divide the batter. It won't be perfectly evenly, but we're gonna get close. We're gonna try. See, one is slightly bigger than the other. You're gonna put these into a 350-degree oven for about 50 minutes. And then you're gonna test it and make sure that the center looks clean when you insert a toothpick. Here we go. Once your loaves are done, place them, while still in loaf pans, on a rack to cool for about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, remove the bread from the pan. You can loosen the loaf by running a knife around the perimeter of the pan. Allow the bread to continue cooling on the rack for at least 30 minutes. I'm going to resist cutting these loaves tonight and wait till morning. And there you have it. Make a beautiful cup of your favorite coffee or tea and enjoy with this completely over-the-top, decadent chocolate chip pecan banana bread. All veganized, guilt-free, and next level. So it's morning and it's time for that delicious banana bread, that chocolate pecan banana bread. As you can see, we've been doing a lot of baking because it is the Christmas season, but what I'm going for today is this banana bread. These are the 2 loaves that we baked up last night, and I'm gonna cut them, get my coffee, and relax for the morning. I don't know if you can hear that crisp on the outer layer of that bread. This is what we have, all those chocolate chips in there. Beautiful crust on the top. I'm gonna put that in the toaster oven, warm it up, and have it with my coffee. It's gonna be great.